gamers. I really do sound like MTash. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's crazy. TTVE_thing. We're live almost every single day, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. I wanted to talk on HSR. I wanted to talk about HSR, as my fellow Brits say, and how this game is just absolutely just kicking itself in the balls. And so I want to present to you a clip first before I even go into the Reddit post or literally anything else. Shout out to Mr. Pokey. I love Pokey. Don't actually shout him out in chat, but
if you have the knowledge to overcome the restrictions placed on you based on the boss, the design, as well as the MOC buff, you can technically still clear, right? But it shouldn't take this amount of difficulty. Is my bottom line. So to all of you guys thinking that, you're expecting me to, go to war, die, greedy, and stupid, all that kind of stuff, no. It's right. I think it shouldn't be this hard for somebody to clear MOC 12. Because if I wanted, at Vic City, tell them to do much, man. Hi, Bogey. Yeah, I don't know why my teacher is like. If I wanted like a hard ass game, I'll just play League, bro. I'll play League. There's mons on the wall.
Yeah, I mean, Pokey himself is saying the game is going crazy right now. It's going insane on Billy. There's Reddit threads about it. I don't know if anyone has the graph, but level 10 MOC has higher HP than the last level 12 MOC. This MOC is 1000% catered to the new buffs, which isn't something necessarily new. Excuse me, but the specific restrictions they put on this new MOC are pretty crazy, and the game has just consistently gotten more predatory, and so everyone who told me I was stupid and greedy for saying this, it's just kind of crazy how we're coming back to this point where it's like, this is a never-ending cycle. So I'm going to play this little clip for you, and then we're going to look at the actual Reddit thread as well.
58,000 Chinese players are angry because this MOC is...
Sidebar, if the Chinese portion of the community is mad, the community, like Hoyoverse, normally listens at that. It's very rare that the Hoyoverse listens to the Western side of the community. Just want to make this very clear. So if the Chinese side of the community is really upset, then in their mind, it's clearly a problem,
58,000
right?
Chinese players are angry because this MOC is way too hard. They even asked Hoyo to do a live stream and try beating the MOC using only F2P characters. The buffs given are too specific, making players feel like they must...
Wait, what does this buff say? Says, at the start of each cycle, regenerate 20% energy for all ally characters. The energy regenerated by this effect can affect the target's max energy. Enables all Metamo sprites on the field to immediately take action against their next action. Those are what the summons are called, right? The summons, this is what they're called. So this is pretty much just saying you have to have a summon, otherwise you're
specific, making
screwed.
Players feel like they must use the newest character.
Yeah.
It's clearly a trick for banner sales. The enemies have way too much HP. Floor 10 now has 7 million HP, while floor 12 in the last MOC had only 6 million.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking insane, bro. That is actively insane. I don't care what anyone says. You cannot defend this. It blows my fucking mind how this is real, and people are actively defending this.
It means floor 10 is now tougher than floor 12.
It doesn't work on old summons.
Floor 10. Floor 12 must be even worse. Even small enemies have around 100,000 HP. Bosses have 1 million, and the automaton has 600.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe there's no trotters as well, right? There's no trotters. Or am I wrong on that? It just means don't be greedy and stupid. We're going to get to that in a moment. We're going to get to that in a moment as well. No trotters. So the problem was, the reason why I didn't like the last MOC, because I thought the trotter mechanic was kind of annoying. It was like, really? Like, I need to kill the boss by attacking trotters. And in this one, it's like, oh, wow, I wish it was back, because Jesus Lord. We'll probably try it ourselves later, but I also kind of don't want to play the game anymore, right?
100,000 HP. And this is just in Wave 1. In Wave 2, there's a boss named Nicodor with a crazy 7 million HP, and he has a special ultimate that can wipe out your whole team in one hit, which is just unfair. Because of all this, they say MOC isn't fun anymore, and is only designed for meta slaves who enjoy showcasing and flexing. And the rewards given are considered not worth the suffering that players have to go through.
It's not.
I'm sure global players feel the same way. So what do you think about this?
Bro, it's such an ass thing. So if we go to Reddit right now, Nicodor's a goated boss. I mean, it seems like a cool boss in theory, but I do believe in which that for 80 jades, it's not worth banging your head on the keyboard, right? And the whole premise, because, guys, we spoke to Pokey immediately. Like, we got into a call with Pokey, Cap, Connor, V, all those people. Like, it's up on the YouTube. We spoke about the whole power creep thing, and a lot of people felt that he was right, and also felt that, and I in certain cases I gave him credit, because if you are a new player and you expect to get every single new character and every single light cone, yes, you're greedy and stupid. But the problem is that you don't make the environment. The devs made the environment. The devs raised the HP from fucking 6 million to 7 or whatever the case may be. The devs made Tribby's E1 broken. Why are you selling a character like... First of all, I'm just going to keep it a stack. The child characters, the community makes it weird. The community makes these characters absolutely weird, but putting even that to the side, this E1 character is giving, what, true damage to every single unit on the team? Which is an insane fucking thing. Hold on, which I will pull up in the meantime. Power creep skill. It's like there is no skill with Honkai Star Rail. With all Honkai Star Rail is pull for the unit that breaks the game and breaks the mechanics, so that way you are good. So if we pull up Tribby real quick, her base kit is really great. But then her eidolons, okay, perfect. While the zone lasts and after all targets attack enemies, additionally deals true damage equal to 24% of the total damage of this attack to targets that have been dealt additional damage by the zone. It's insane. It's insane. It's not broken. It's a nuclear E6 equivalent. Like, this is an E1. Like, this is an E1, bro. Like, you got Braxophone talking about it. A bunch of people are talking about it. Pokey is literally saying there's a problem. Billy, excuse me, Billy is complaining about this. Like, we need to stop pretending that it's not a game issue and that it's a user issue. It's like, well, if you just swipe more, you'll be okay, because that is not the case. This shit is really bad game design, right? So I believe attempted to submit this themselves, but got filtered to minimum account karma. The MOC became hot topic on an official Star Wars post on Billy around 33k comments, but there's only Chinese comments. I try to translate some of them to English. I might not be 100% correct. How about starting a live stream and let the players, the devs, play Abyss MOC? Not for anything else, just want to see how they show it. They will never be able to do it, by the way. 2, I strongly suggest letting your endgame, your game planners and devs live stream using normal level, low gold clear. Bet you didn't see this coming. Strategy game refers to gacha strategy. The devs might as well just write characters not in the current banner are prohibited, which is absolutely how people feel. I mean, the game's meta just moves too fast to the point where it is overwhelming to try to catch up. I would love to play the game, because I really do like HSR. Like, I feel like people think I really hate Hoyo games. I don't. I actually think they're really good at making a solid base. It's just, unfortunately, everything past that base is super predatory, and then they just fucking take it to a different level. I would love to play the game, but I'm too far behind. I'm just too far behind. I'm not rolling Tribby. I'm not rolling Tribby's Lycone. I'm not rolling E1 for fucking true damage. It's insane. Event rewards are becoming fewer and fewer. Companion tasks aren't being released at all. Abyss difficulties increasing rapidly, and old characters are practically useless. New characters being released at lightning speed, and their mechanics are forcefully tied to constellations and light cones. I don't understand that they're saying they're going to buff new characters, but if you're just going to tweak a multiplier... Also, thank you for the follows, boys. I appreciate you. My bad. I got my alerts off while I'm recording, but I appreciate you so much. If you're just going to tweak a couple multipliers on, let's say, a Sealy, a Jingyuan, a Blade, whatever the case may be, there is no way in hell that a couple multipliers is going to combat with an E1 Tribby or an E0 Tribby. It's not happening. Like, genuinely, I gave them praise because they came out and said that there's a problem with HSR 3.0 within 30 days, because that's really unlike them. I really was like, hey, man, maybe there's some fucking change. I just don't see it happening. You can call me pessimistic. It is what it is. I don't really care. But if all of the main content creators are saying that there's a problem and it's taking Pokey 3+ hours and he couldn't complete this on stream, like on a viewer's account, and even Sarah did it 40 minutes later, and Sarah dropped a video saying this was the worst MOC ever. There's absolutely a problem, man. And we have to stop pretending that it is perfect, because it is genuinely not perfect. I don't know why I clicked on the link. I can't read this. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, Dawe's tears refill my pool. Yeah, man, I don't know. Hyper-focusing on meta shifts that requires you to beat both sides that are both focusing on the same thing sucks. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's just really bad game design, and again, they have gone away from making the colors matching. They've gone into creating mechanics that make the fundamental core of the gameplay not matter. It's just overriding the affinities the characters have and just doing a crap ton of damage, and it absolutely sucks. And yeah, it just feels bad, man. It really feels bad how every single time they give you like something in these games, it's like a give and pull. Like they dropped 4 banners, 4 characters in each half. The rewards didn't go up. and now it's back to 2 on each side. They're just doing tons and tons and tons and tons of like predatory shit. And then the game is actively not improving. If anything, the game is actually getting worse. And then people are like, you know, I really like this. And you could have your preference. I don't care. It's not about preference because anyone can like something. And I love Destiny 2. It's the worst fucking game of all time. I think it's top 10 dog shit games. But I think the problem is when you actively go out and defend it and try to fight for it and say that there's nothing wrong and then give the company bad feedback and then shit and villainize people for calling it out. Like, I can't tell you how many other content creators and chatters try to shit on me because I'm complaining about this. Or like the same with the Genshin thing, right? Talents, I make a video about talents being a problem 3 weeks ago. Everyone tells me to go off myself in Roblox. But the second Genshin Impact said talents might be a problem, they went fucking crazy. It's just insane, man. The community honestly needs to get it the fuck together. Mr. Poke made a video from the Creator Experience server featuring the new MOC boss who could one-shot the entire team with a lot of HP again. Yeah, I mean, sure. That is, you know, fucking... If CN is mad, that's how they're gonna know there's a problem. Well, no. Yeah, I mean, CN is normally pretty happy about everything. They kind of don't really care. They're really just like, I don't care. The West is fucking stupid. I just want to play my video game. But hopefully they make a fucking change, man. You could increase rewards. You could just make it less difficult. I don't even think there's anything wrong with particularly having a game mode that's really, 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 really difficult in the game. I just think that it could be put to the side where it's not locked behind Jades and it's not locking major rewards and it could be like an extra level that you just want to play for fun or something. But regardless, this isn't even real difficulty. This is artificial difficulty. If they put a natural buff that would buff your Jingliu, that would buff your Imbibbity Libbity, your Acheron, whatever the case may be, it wouldn't be a problem. So with that being said, they fucking suck. It is what it is. I'll see you in the next one.